it wasn't like it was long, but like, you know, definitely was some work though for sure. But that doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I'm about to drop y'all a video, give y'all some insight that I learned today. And yeah, bro, let's get to it. You feel me? We're driving, we're in the V, man. And so I want to talk to y'all today about consideration, right? Because I feel as though that was like the message of the day that just kept coming to me. Consideration, woo do woo. So boom, bro. Basically for my job, I do OPD, which I got to take orders out, right? I have to take orders out. And so there's like these lanes. There's like 24 different, I mean, not necessarily lanes, it's like 2 lanes, but it's like 24 different parking spots. And so out of that 24, you could park, you know, close. That'll be like 1 or 13, you know, because it's like, it go all the way down. So like 1 and 13 are the closest ones. And then like you go back or further on from there. And so they will have some of these people, and I will find that especially these people, they will also simultaneously have the larger orders too that I dispense throughout the day. And they would be parked like the furthest down, like they're parked at like 12 or at like 22. You feel me? And it's like, why? Especially whenever there's more available parking spaces. It'll be different if, you know, all of the parking spaces were closed up, because I mean it's closed up. If we're congested, we're congested. But if we're not congested and you're still parking that far down, it is kind of an issue for me. And so like it'll kind of make me mad. It's like, why would you do this? It made me want to, you know, do wrong, do things that are improper, and like I never do it. But like I'll still have like that thought, like that lower version of myself talking to me. And it's like I have to remind myself that like whenever it comes to consideration, a lot of people just wasn't taught that. Like they generally wasn't taught that. Their parents didn't really care about them for real. And they didn't, you know, even much think to worry about how the next person feel. And like it kind of made me think too about like my associates. Like they'll like leave, or like, you know, without saying hey or something. I mean, or like saying bye. And it's like, dang, like I thought we was cool. We was just chatting. And then folks just snap. I'm like, damn, where the dude go? You feel me? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then like it made me look at him a little bit different. But like I try to remind myself that it's not personal. Like a lot of people really just grew up that way, and they probably just don't care. They might have their own stuff going on. It could be like a whole bunch of different reasons as for why a person is the way they is. But it's like whenever you actually talk to this person, you may see that it's not really like a personal, or like, you know what I'm saying, like a jab or a stab. Because it's like the lady who parked super far away, it was a lady and a dude. They parked mad far, and I talked to him. Well, I talked to the dude. The lady, she low-key was just giving rude, but like at the end, like she told me to have a nice day. She called me boo. You know what I'm saying? Not like a flirty way. That's just how, like, you know, some of them talk. And like that was nice, that was sweet. But like, you know, maybe they don't really think about like me and what I have to do, and that they just caught up in their own. Like it's an open parking spot. I'm not gonna park closer, you know. So person who's taking an order out doesn't have to walk as much. They don't date, like that doesn't even much come as a thought in their mind. But here's the thing: you can forgive people for their inconsideration all the way up until you address it with them. You feel me? Because it's like, if I tell you that whenever you talk, you're spitting in my face, you feel me? And this is something that could be mitigated or avoided. It's like, I should, you know, not spit in this person's face. But hold on, so I'm about to try and come up with another example, bro. A phone, right? And you know how people. All right, perfect. It's like a phone, right? And you know how people get on their phone and they'll be playing like a video mad loud, and like you'll tell them, because I mean it's like, bro, your phone is mad loud. I literally brought headphones in so you don't have to hear whatever I'm watching, and you're sitting up here playing whatever BS you're watching at full volume. You feel me? And it's like before then, they may not even think that what they're doing is an issue. But once you tell them and they keep doing it, then that's whenever it becomes a problem, right? Because you really you really shouldn't teach consideration, but once you address the issue at hand and they still keep, you know what I'm saying, doing this, then that's whenever it becomes a problem. Because if you don't know, you don't know. Ignorance is bliss. And they may not even think that there's anything wrong with what they're doing. But once you let them know that there's a problem with what they're doing and they keep doing it, then that's whenever you got to draw the line and act accordingly. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, it's like, you know what you're doing is wrong now. Back then, you know, if you didn't know, you didn't know. But now you know. So it's like, what are we doing? And whenever I say act accordingly, you really have to think about this person and the situation and what is currently going on with this person and their, you know, substantiality. I don't know if that's a word in your life, but like, how significant are they to you in your life? Like, is this your boss? Is this your friend? Is this your mom? Is this your family? Like, who is this person to you? And once you know, get that known, you gotta decipher whether or not you're gonna be kinder to this person. I mean, no, are you gonna distance yourself from this person? Are you gonna really try to change this person? Like you gotta know, or you gotta really think to find out what you're gonna do. Because oftentimes you know what you should do. It's just a matter of you actually doing it, right? Because if you do it now, yes, it may kind of make you feel a little way. It may hurt, but if you prolong this, you know what I'm saying, inevitable detachment, then it may hurt even worse. Or you may just think like, oh, they're gonna change, and then they never do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like certain things is so embedded into people to where it could almost never change. And so you really gotta be conscious of that and know that once this person do like a thing multiple times, for sure, multiple times, then that's whenever you gotta be like, okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop this now. Because I know if I don't stop this now, I'm going to pay the consequences tenfold if I continue indulging and dealing with this person's BS. So, yeah. But like, as far as you should have consideration and like care. Now, I'm not telling you to wear your heart on your sleeve, but you should think about how the next person feel, you know, to a certain extent. Like, whenever it comes to you living your truth, it doesn't really matter how people feel about you, as long as you're not hurting nobody or like saying things that are like, you know, incredibly offensive. People are going to find a problem with just about anything you say. But if you just say that I'm a good person, I like to help people, and people want to find an issue with that, so be it. That's on them. But if, you know, you're saying like controversial things, then like, you know, you may want to think about that and like your choices. But as far as like, let's say, you're at the grocery store and you have a cart. Do you just want to leave your cart out right behind, you know, another person's car? Or are you gonna at least like put it up to where like it's not impeding people? And like, I would tell you that like you shouldn't, or that you should go ahead and put your cart inside of like the little cart thingamajig. But then again though, like the cart person, that's an actual job. So it's like, I mean, if you do that too much, then you're gonna mess around and take someone's job. So you're not necessarily a bad person for, you know, just leaving your cart out. But leaving it behind a car, you know what I'm saying? So the next person can't get out until they have to move your cart. Or littering. This is something that applies to all of us. You're going to litter. And, you know, it's one thing to put like a little like piece of paper on the ground, right? That's one thing. But to put like plastic and like the little, you know, can holster thingamajigs that like get stuck around animals' necks, like those are issues. Genuine issues. You throwing trash bags on the side of the road, like those are actual issues that like if you don't find anything wrong with that and you personally indulge with that, like you are a bad person. Honestly, like, because these are certain things that like even if you don't know, you know, because it's talked about. Things that aren't talked about and things that are just like a given, you know, that may not have been given to you. That knowledge may not have been given to you. But things like don't litter, don't do this, don't do that. It's like, bro, like, it's like, is you cool? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like certain things you just gotta think about and be a good person. A lot of people aren't good people no more. Like, this is how I feel. I feel as though you should do like the at least. Like the at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're walking and you're opening the door and you see somebody right behind you, you should at least push the door a little bit so they can get inside. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to, you see somebody walking from like 20 yards away, hold the door open for them for like 15 seconds to where they get to doing like the little jog to, you know what I'm saying, make the awkwardness and time go by a little bit quicker. But you know, you should at least do like a little bit of something. If you have no money, then you should not be ordering no type of like, you know, hospitality food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I at least tip $1. You feel me? If you ain't got no bread, you need to be cooking your food anyway. Like, if you're genuinely poor, bro, I'm not gonna tell you to tip $1 for real, because you may need it more than a person working. But like, if you got a little bit of money to spare, nigga, tip $1. You feel me? Like tip $1 for real. And like my job, I don't get tips. So I'm telling you, to the people who get tips, and like, tip $1. Like, they really be clowning the people, but like these corporations really don't care. Like, we always would be like, yeah, these corporations need to pay the person more money so we don't have to tip or to keep my dollars. But it's like, bro, you should still look out for the next man, because we know these people don't care about us. We literally know that these people don't give a flying F about us. And you're like, oh, the corporations are, they're not doing that, bro. Like they're not doing that. So, you know, as you know, a citizen of the states, if this person is giving you some good quality service, you know what I'm saying, they're being nice, they're getting your order, woo to woo, at least $1, nigga, like at least $1, at least a couple of dollars, depending on how much you spend for the meal. People in real life spend $50 on a meal, $20 on a meal, and not tip $1. You're a bad person, G. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm really not gonna hold you, bro. I'm really not gonna hold you, because the jobs that really like get the tips don't really be the jobs that these people will be getting paid pennies on a dollar. And it's like, you could be like, oh, they should work hard, they should get another job, bro. But sometimes you really can't get another job either. So it's like, I really want you to think about yourself and your choices, bro. For real. Because it's like, you really could lose out in the blink. Honestly, like whatever you got going on, that's why I'm always like, have gratitude. I'm not like the term humble. I don't really like the term humble, but I'm gonna forever have gratitude in like whatever I do. I'm gonna forever have gratitude. But as far as humbleness, nah, I ain't jacking that. You feel me? Because like humbleness, it kind of really means to like belittle yourself. If I'm him, I'm doing all of these things, nigga. I'm him. You feel me? I'm never not gonna tell you that I'm him. I'm gonna come up as arrogant and cocky to a lot of people, but really I'm just confident. I might just be arrogant. I really don't care. To be honest, this is my world. I have no idea who you are. I'm just talking to my camera. So really, I'm really just talking to myself, nigga, because this is my phone. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I really don't care how somebody feel. You feel me? But like, I'm not gonna try to hurt your feelings. Like, I still care about you to an extent. I don't know you are. You feel me? So like, I have some sort of consideration for you. That's why I don't like to roast people publicly. You feel me? It's like, if I call somebody fat, I might be calling one of my fans fat. You're not my number one fan. I know that, because any LVD striker is not overweight. For real. If you've been following me for some years, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm gonna teach you. And like, if you really consider yourself like a true LVD striker, you're going to follow my practices. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell you not to be eating junk food, not to be indulging in pornography, and you still do these things, you're not really like a true like LVD striker. But like, I don't like to roast people, because whenever you roast people, you kind of hit like a wide targeted range. You know what I'm saying? And like, my insult to you may also be insulting the next person, the next person after that. So I like to keep insults to myself. But as far as me, you know what I'm saying, giving myself praise, I'm gonna forever give myself praise, bro. Because number one, I really saved a lot of people's lives already. Like, people will really text my phone and be like, yo, Cam, bro, you really changed my life. You really saved my life. I was in a very dark place and you pulled me out of there. And your whole FOD movement, like, it really like shifted like my perspective, because I was really on the verge. And I was like, before I get on the verge, let me go ahead and actually try and do something with my life. Let me try and lock in. And like, I love to see messages like that. And like, that really boosts my self-esteem. And then like, it'll be one thing if like I didn't help people, but like, I really do help a lot of people. Like, if you really look at my content, like all of my content, compared to like really just about anyone else online besides like peer, like self-improvement people, I genuinely help more people than about 99% of the people on this content space. And that is a fact. So with that being said, nigga, I deserve my flowers, and until y'all start clapping for me, I'm gonna clap for my damn self. Now, I don't care how nobody feel about it, but, you know, as far as consideration go, man, I'm pretty much done with that topic. I'm vibing, I'm speaking, bro. But yeah, man, that's about the end of the video, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Y'all be safe out there, bro. I want y'all to give y'all heart for the dance another day on the battleground named Durf, where you will either take a step backwards or forwards towards your goals. What will it be? FOD, man. I'm out, man. I'm out, but I'm telling you, bro. 2025, we strive, bro, get it lit, son. And look, whenever I used to be like, I used to go down, but I'm never going down, forever going up. That's why I go FOD, nigga. D, death, I'm ascending, bro. I'm not going down into this earth, nigga. I'm not, hell nah, nigga. I'm leaving. I'm not being here no more, nigga. Once it's my time, I'm out this bitch. What is you on, boy? I'm gone, boy, on FOD, man. I'm feeling good today, though, boy. Look at that. Look at the sun, bro. That bit all vibe, don't it? That bit all wild, don't it? Boy, I'm feeling good, boy. I'm unstoppable, boy. I'm beautiful, boy. Y'all beautiful, boy. I'm in a straight like that, man. Straight like that, man. Can't nobody turn me down, man. Put a smile on your face today. And go put a smile on the next person's face today, too, man. It could be something simple, bro. Just wave at somebody. Just ask somebody how they doing, man. You feel me? Go ahead, get you something, son. Go put your feet in the grass, boy. Matter of fact, go do some jumping jacks, too. But I'm feeling so good, boy. And I really want to pass my good energy on to you, man. A lot of people be running around this bitch sad as hell for no reason. They think it's... and they try to bring you down with them. Hell nah, not me. Listen, boy, I was outside. I with my associates. They're like, man, this ain't tearing us up. Boy, I feel terrible, boy. We a mess. Nigga, who? Boy, I'm fresh off a shift. I'm handsome as a mug, boy. You feel me? I barely broke a sweat. And I got more steps than you, more expensive than you, boy. Lady talking about, we not built for this heat. Who is we? Nigga, not me, nigga. I'm Kamara 40 in case you ain't know. Boy, I'm forever good wherever I go. Even the cold. I used to not like the cold. But I was like, man, hell no, but it's fire within burn way hotter than that. I ain't tripping about nothing. I'm a striver, boy. I'm telling you, but it's my world, boy. And if you're not a striker, I don't know what to tell you, but you better get on a winning team. I'm telling you, 2025, me and my strikers make away, boy. FOD, man. I'm out this bitch, man. I'm lit, man. Y'all be good out there, man. On FOD, man. Stay safe and stay dangerous. You don't know what these people got going on, boy. I'm telling you, we disperse the energy out of any evil entity that come to us, boy. On FOD, man. I'm out, though. I keep talking, but nigga, this the outro. Hold on. You said freestyle? Okay, now I finna rock the cryo. These niggas talking all that shit, but shut the fuck up. It don't even matter. Play with me, you gon' get bust up. I like to keep two sticks up on me like a nunchuck, but to be honest, I don't even gotta talk about that. I don't gotta talk about that. I can talk about that self-improvement. How about that? Me, I cannot fall for the mouse trap. Me slipping or falling for that BS, boy, I doubt that. Realness, why sprout that? Why sprout that? Okay, my energy then kinda. I'm feeling good though, man. I got some business to handle though. Catch y'all, man, on L4D, bro. Get y'all heart for the dance another day on the battleground named Durf. You would think take a step back to 422. What would it be? L4D. Peace. We in here, boy. Look, boy, I just got me a new. Ooh, yeah, boy. It's over with, bro. I'm telling you, like, I've been taking the content up a notch. See, at first I had this little thing right here. Look. First I was that bitch could barely get out. See, at first I had this little thing right here, and like it worked, but like this is so much better. Like it's so much better, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This, ooh, and I could turn that bit. Ooh, see me driving. I'm talking to my people, bro. Yeah, then I get like, oh, and let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat. That Kia Soul, you already know. You feeling me? Okay, fine, she feel you for sure. Okay, she like you, like. Up in the way we can go get a fix. I'ma drop this bitch off of my shit. As soon as she done with that, not there, say, come pick up.